Well, good evening Internet, and welcome to another in our Start Playing Now series, and it's a beller tonight, I've got to tell you. So we're just coming off the back of having figured out a lot of eighth note syncopation, learned how to use the upbeat and the downbeat, and mix them up to play something very much in the style of Wild Thing. And tonight we're looking at a rhythm guitar study piece, the classic, the one and only AC/DC's Highway to Hell, possibly the greatest song ever written, at least on the subject of traffic. Many have remarked that there is a highway to hell but only a stairway to heaven. Anyway, we're going to get straight on with this. We're going to need the chords of A, D, E and E. And we'll dive into the verse riff to begin with. Now, the first three bars are all using the same rhythm. We're on the and, 4, and of the bar. So we're counting in eighth notes, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So this is going to be our rhythm, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2, 3 and 4 and 2, 3 and 4 and 2, 3 and 4 and. Once you got the hang of that, let's try doing that with just the A chord. 1 and 2 and 3 and 2, 3 and 2, 3 2, 3. Now you'll notice that I'm keeping my hand moving for every eighth note regardless of whether or not I play the strings. That is deliberate. That is because you want to keep that constant motion in order that you don't consciously have to count your rests. You want to be able to feel naturally that those rests are at the same tempo as the rest of the song. The best way to do that is by constant motion. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So every 1, 2, 3, 4, every downbeat you're going to hit with a downstroke. Every offbeat you're going to hit that with an upstroke. If you're not playing the strings, you just strum the air. Honestly, I know it might seem a bit silly to begin with, but it's a far, far better practice than trying to go, and getting the rhythm all jerky and out of sync. So once you've got that first bar, we'll tackle the second and third bars. Now this is the same and, 4 and rhythm, but what's different is we're going to play the D on the and, 4 and G on the and. So this means that we're going to need a very quick change going from the D on the B to the G on the and. Now what I'd recommend is using this version of the G that involves the third finger here on the B string at the 3rd fret, as well as the little finger here on the high E string. That allows you to keep the third finger down as a pivot, and we'll make that change smoother. Having said that, not everybody finds it beneficial. Try it. If it works for you, use it. If it doesn't, well, you can always use it with just the open finger as well. It might sound a little bit silly for AC/DC, but it will do the job. So that means our second and third bars go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 2, 3 and 4. So now let's put all three bars that we've got so far together. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 2, 3 and 4, 2, 3 and 4. And then we're going to go into the fourth bar of the riff. We're going to go 1 and 2. So that is missing beat 1, playing D on the and, playing D again on the 2, playing G on the and. Miss the 3, play the D on the and 3. Miss the 4 and play the A on the and 4. And then play it again on the 1 of the next bar. Now that's going to sound a little bit confusing. So what I'm going to do is play this through a couple of times slowly. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 2, 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 3 and 4. Now the good news here is that once you've got the hang of that, that's the hardest bit by quite some margin, because full disclosure, we're not doing the solo because this is a beginner's video. If you want to have a look at the solo, that's in the 5-minute solos playlist. Go check that out, as well as all the others. Enjoy them. We've now got the link between verse and chorus, and this is simply E, played for 2 bars, just a straight 8th note pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's going to take us through from the top with the backing.
Loving free, feeling taking on a one-way ride. Asking lover, leave me be. Taking everything like my stride. Don't need reason, don't need rhyme. Ain't nothing I'd rather do. Going down, party time. My friends are gonna be there.
There then, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 on the A before going to D on the and. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you're struggling with this, I suggest just slowing down, practicing the A on the downbeat, D on the offbeat, strumming. Go around that a few times until you've got the hang of it. Gradually start to build the tempo slowly up to the speed of the song. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. In the second bar, I'm going to play Mr. 1, play D on the and 2, play the G on the downbeat 3, and then D on the downbeat of 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So when I put that chorus together, that's going to give me 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have a verse, a link, a chorus, another verse, another link, another chorus, and then just before the solo we've got this little part here. And we're playing a D, and this thing here which is called a D sus4. Now I'm not going to get too much into the technicalities. Suffice to say, we play it by keeping a regular D shape down and then bringing the little finger in here on the 3rd fret of the high E string, and you're going to hear this go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So 1 and 2 and 3, 4. And then we tag it with and then that takes us into the solo, which we'll let Angus play, and we're just going to play chorus underneath it, and then that is chorus all the way home, although you'll hear there's a stop in there. So let's take this home then by playing through the entire thing top to bottom. I'll see you on the other side.
Loving free, feeling taking on a one-way ride. Asking lover,
And there we go. So I hope you enjoy that. Please do remember, like, share, subscribe. You can support the channel on Patreon, Ko-fi and Subscribestar. This is very much still a one-man operation on begged, borrowed, donated and scrounged equipment. So every little bit of engagement is very, very, very welcome. So please do leave a comment down there telling me what you liked, what you didn't like. Remember, I'm not going to know how to fix it unless you tell me what the problem is. So until next time, guys, I will see you shortly. And if you do find yourselves on a highway to hell, then please pull over and reprogram your sat nav. See you in the next one.